Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list published on July 3, 2025, about 6 days ago. This paper shows how a new reinforcement learning framework can boost a model's empathy score on the sentient benchmark by nearly 6 times, from 13.3 all the way to 79.2. The paper is titled RLVER, Reinforcement Learning with Verifiable Emotion Rewards for Empathetic Agents. And, as we'll see, this brings a 7B model's performance remarkably close to much larger proprietary systems. On Hugging Face, you'll find several 7 billion parameter model checkpoints trained for empathy, all available for you to download and experiment with. So, how did they achieve that massive jump in empathy? Well, this diagram shows the core training loop of their framework. It starts with a user simulator. Think of it as a practice partner for the AI that sends a query to the initial agent. The agent responds, and then the simulator provides a verifiable emotion reward, essentially a numerical score rating how empathetic that response was. This reward signal is then used to tune the agent's policy, making it progressively better at empathetic conversation. This is the core engine behind those impressive results. So, a crucial part of that training loop is a technique they call think then say. This image shows the actual template used to instruct the model. It tells the agent to first think about its reply strategy, considering different emotionally intelligent approaches, and to put those thoughts inside special think tags. Only after that internal reasoning does it generate the final reply. This process is guided by an algorithm called Proximal Policy Optimization, or PPO. Proximal Policy Optimization helps the AI learn gradually, ensuring the training stays stable and reliable. Alright, and this table really puts those numbers into perspective. We can see their trained model, specifically the one using Proximal Policy Optimization and the Think scaffold, hits that 79.2 score on the sentient benchmark. That's remarkably close to top proprietary models like Gemini 2.5 Pro. The results also compare it to another algorithm, Group Relative Policy Optimization, or GRPO, which is a different way to guide the model's learning. But Proximal Policy Optimization clearly performed better. And importantly, this empathy training also improves performance in general chit-chat, showing the skill generalizes well. Now, a big question with any specialized training like this is, does it hurt the model's other skills? This next table addresses that directly. It shows performance on general benchmarks for math, coding, and instruction following. And what we see is that the empathy-trained models, especially our top performer using Proximal Policy Optimization and the Think scaffold, largely preserve their original capabilities. The math score barely drops, and the coding score even ticks up slightly. This is a critical finding. It means they added this new empathetic skill without catastrophic forgetting, which is when a model unlearns old skills. Building on that, these radar charts give us a qualitative look at how the empathy improved. They map out 5 capabilities, things like empathic depth, which is about truly understanding feelings, versus solution crafting, which is more about giving advice. Looking at the left chart for the Proximal Policy Optimization models, the thinking model, shown in red, expands significantly in empathic depth and core insight. The non-thinking model, in green, leans more into just crafting solutions. This really highlights how that think then say process encourages genuine understanding over simple problem solving. So to wrap things up, this work shows a practical path for building more emotionally intelligent AIs. The framework, called Reinforcement Learning with Verifiable Emotion Rewards, boosts empathy using a simulated user that gives a clear numerical score. That's the verifiable emotion reward after each response. The key takeaway is that this huge improvement in emotional skill doesn't break the model's other abilities, like math and coding. It's a powerful demonstration of aligning models with complex human values without costly human annotation. That's all for this AI Research Roundup. Thanks for tuning in.